G'day, battlers, and today, don't run away, battles are coming, just like 60-second thingy first, battles are here. Actually, I'll have a timestamp in the description below if you want to skip to the battles, but today we're going to be doing a little bit of a spotlight on Altaria in the Fusion Cup. So Altaria is the #1 dog, the absolute beast of the Pokemon, the king to beat in this cup. It can basically beat like everything that isn't made to counter it. So if you haven't checked out my Fusion Cup Meta Simplified infographic, then you can click up there to do it, or I'll also have it at the end of the video, but I think it's probably better if you check it out first. Just get an idea of the scope of just how powerful Altaria is. So running Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and then the second charge move, PvP Pokemon's Dragon Pulse. Mine does have Dazzling Gleam, but that's just because I TM'd it to take down Umbreon better in Open Great League. In reality, you're basically going to be using Sky Attack constantly, so you could run it with only the one move, but it only costs 10,000 dust for the second charge move, so it doesn't really matter. That is the benefit of the Fusion Cup though, no expensive second charge moves. But just the key matchups here: beats Alolan Marowak and Charizard, the fire types, beats the grass types, Venusaur, beats the sub-flying type, Noctowl, the slightly worse Altaria, and then also beats Swampert. It also beats Swampert before the nerf that it got to Hydro Cannon, but still beats it, and then counters hard by the Charm users and the Ice types, and also the tanks. There's not too many tanks, but let's just get into the battles. Up against Styx 10. Now going in with the lead Altaria, we're up against Whiscash, who's actually a pretty interesting one. In most cases Whiscash is going to win, but if Whiscash goes double Blizzard and the Altaria has a higher than ideal attack IVs, which I'm pretty sure my one does, then Altaria can actually win out the matchup before Whiscash gets to the second Sky Attack. But got the Sky Attack off, he shielded up, so we just ran out of there, not risking it. And this was a mistake. I accidentally brought in Water Gun Whiscash, but I'm kind of intrigued now because it seems to be doing a lot better up against Whiscash than the Mudshot one. So I think it's something that I might look at a bit further on. I'm going to bring in the Water Gun Whiscash later on in these battles too, just to kind of give it some more testing. Obviously we're in a pretty bad spot here just because we don't have the second charge move, because it is the wrong Whiscash. But I mean, Water Gun's doing a little bit of damage to that Altaria, and he decides to burn the energy on the Sky Attack, probably because he didn't want to get Blizzarded, and definitely didn't know the Water Gun counts to get to Blizzard. So we bring in our Altaria counter, Alolan Ninetales with Charm. Going to do so much damage to Altaria, and the Sky Attack does like about half health, so you are going to have to shield if you're going to get hit with 2 Sky Attacks. But Charm, you don't even need to throw any charge moves. Charm alone takes down Altaria. Throwing the Psyshock onto the Charizard, he does shield up, so switching back into Altaria. Now we have to be careful of the Dragon Claws from Charizard, but we have 2 shields, he has no shields, and Dragon Breath just absolutely tears through the Charizard, just on raw damage alone. He gets another charge move off, which we shield up because we are holding on to both of those shields still, and then he switches in back into the Whiscash. We have a Sky Attack ready though, and this is going to get rid of that Whiscash, just because I mean, Whiscash, he can't take Sky Attack super well, well enough that he wins out the 1v1 matchup, the one shield matchup, but not enough when he's got no shields and Altaria has energy. So we are able to tank that Dragon Claw and then just finish off Charizard. That's GG's. Altaria is a beast. And then moving on into the second battle here. Going Tentacruel in the lead to try and catch the Altaria counters, but he brings in Pillar Swine, which is actually another Altaria counter, just the Ice type variant instead of the Charm user, which I was looking for. So we are just going to stay in this matchup, let him hit us with an Avalanche, actually a Stone Edge, which does a fair amount of damage to Tentacruel. Ideally we would have Acid Spray here, but we do have Sludge Wave. That's just the TM gods weren't very happy with me. He doesn't shield and does a little bit of damage, and then we were hoping to maybe get a charge move off onto Altaria, but Altaria doesn't want any of that. So we bring in Altaria for the mirror match. He has the energy advantage, we have the health advantage. So we decide to let this Sky Attack come through, thinking that we're probably not going to win this matchup if he decides to burn his shields. So throw the Sky Attack, see if he does burn that shield or not. He does burn the shield to keep his Altaria healthy, which is not a bad idea. So we kind of let our Altaria go down there for the shield advantage. We are going to have to throw that advantage away now because we didn't really have a great counter for Altaria. Really should have shielded that first Sky Attack to keep it healthier, keep it in the matchup, make him switch into, make him bring out a new Pokemon. But you live and you learn. And then I actually think I did shield and then it didn't go through. Oh no, actually I wasn't paying attention, didn't hit the shield button, thought I did, and yeah. Should have shielded, but I would have lost anyway, so doesn't really matter. Now we bring in Altaria in the lead again and catch Pillar Swine again, counter. So we switch into Ludicolo, which is a very hard counter to Pillar Swine. But then switches into Altaria and we have the Ice Beam ready to go, which would hit Altaria hard if he doesn't shield. So really putting some hard shield pressure on that Altaria. He's going to be able to feint us down with just Dragon Breath before we get to another Ice Beam, I think. But he does decide to throw the Sky Attack, get rid of Ludicolo. Actually, not even. Ludicolo can tank that Sky Attack. I feel like that shouldn't have happened, but I don't know. But we get taken down anyway, bringing the Altaria for the mirror match again. Not going to fail this time to shield up. Shield up the Sky Attack. Going to keep Dragon Breathing away. Throw the Sky Attack before he can get to a second one. We'll see if he burns his last shield here. I don't think he will because he does have that Pillar Swine in the back still. So expecting Pillar Swine to come back and then we're ready to switch out. It brings in the Pillar Swine into Poliwrath, expecting this to be an avalanche, and Poliwrath will be able to take that well. So, not very effective. Poliwrath is another really good pick in this cup, and is a very good counter to Pillar Swine. Throwing the Power Up Punch, I'm not sure if Bubble or Mud Shot is the way to go with Poliwrath. I haven't actually looked into it too much, now that Mud Shot isn't a legacy move, but in this situation, the bubbles are going to be doing some good damage up against Charizard, especially as we power it up with Power Up Punch. So we shield up the Dragon Claw, get this Power Up Punch off just to bump up the bubble damage, not really looking for the Power Up Punch damage, but he does shield up, which is fantastic for us, and then just bubbles, pumping up. We throw another Power Up Punch, which it's debatable whether that's the right move because he is going to be able to get to another Dragon Claw. Oh no, never mind. Definitely the right move. I was just thinking, could maybe get some more bubbles in afterwards. Like, instead of throwing the charge move, get another bubble in. Doesn't really matter though. We've got Whiscash up against Pillar Swine, really trying to counter that Altaria in the lead spot. Going with that Water Gun Whiscash, which is going to do a very nice job up against Pillar Swine with that Water Gun. We were just doing rematch, so there wasn't time for me to throw the 10k Blizzard onto Whiscash. Again, doesn't really matter though, we're just kind of testing things out. Throws the Avalanche, we shield up. Gonna keep Water Gunning away, doing really well. Not sure if we actually needed to shield, I don't think we did. So we're gonna tank the charge move here. Just an Avalanche. Actually, okay, so it is a good, we would have had to shield one of them, and we were able to Water Gun down, so we've got a charge move ready too. Mud Bomb, I'm expecting maybe an Altaria to come in. Oh no, Whiscash of his own, maybe we're scared of a Blizzard. I mean, that's just assuming it's Altaria. And then we were thinking about switching out, but no, just don't. Throw the Mud Bomb, just weaken down Altaria, weaken down Whiscash a little bit. In comes the Celio to just do some nice body slam spam up against the Whiscash. So Celio and Whiscash, as you might know from the Timeless Cup, it is a CMP tie if it's in the lead matchup. So if they're both 0 energy, full health. So we're just going to have to see how this plays out depending on how much energy the Whiscash has compared to how much health it had already lost. I think it's not looking great for Celio at this point, but we throw the body slam. We'll see if he burns the shield or not. And he does decide to burn the shield, and then switches out into Altaria. So even though Celio is a good counter for Altaria, we just had too little health to be able to get to anything good. So he gets an energy advantage on us here. We bring in Altaria of our own. We still have a shield, he has no shield, so we're going to be able to shield up the Sky Attack. We're going to charge up a little bit of extra energy on the Altaria, knowing that he's not going to be able to get to another Sky Attack. And then throwing the Sky Attack just before he gets to another one. This will finish off the Altaria quick smart, and then it'll be Whiscash. And we just have to hope that this is not a Blizzard and is a Mud Bomb. It's a Mud Bomb. Phew. We should be able to get to another Sky Attack. Finish off the Whiscash before we can even get to another Mud Bomb going. And that is GG's. So yeah, thank you Sticks for the battles. This is Altaria. Altaria is a total beast in this cup. One that you're definitely going to need. Pretty cheap to get going. If you've been doing Great League before, you probably already have one. So yeah, use Altaria. It is fantastic. And thank you to brajSF and MillerTime9458. I switched the order that time, not in the graphic, but in the word portion of the video, like the audio bit, because I'm speaking on top of the video. Yeah, that bit. So thank you guys for supporting the channel, and toodaloo, au revoir.